You're listening to Corrupted. The Corrupted Podcast.
Yeah, you're listening to the Corrupted Podcast. What's going on, everybody? It's episode number 20 of Corrupted Podcast, and I'm here with Justin Bailey of the JB Show. What's up, Justin Bailey?
We can almost buy beer on this show.
What does that mean? What? Oh, because
we're almost 21.
You're right. We're getting there. And it would have been really disappointing if Ken had not been here for the 21 episode.
I know.
We should do the we should do the whole 21st episode just drunk as shit.
We should. That'd be the gimmick next week.
That would be wicked cool. Like just
so pretty much it's going to be a normal show.
Yeah, but I mean like blasted. You know what I'm saying? Like just destroyed. Like we're just it's not even right like how fucked up we are, you know?
Like pre-production is literally us, instead of looking up topics and talking about what to talk about, instead we're just taking shots.
You know what the problem with that is though? Is like 10 years, even 5 years ago, I feel like even a couple of years ago, like that it would be like really funny if I was hammered. Like when me and Troy used to do a show, it was like funny when I got hammered on the show. But now it wouldn't be funny because if I got drunk and hammered, I would just start getting tired. So the show would start, and I'd just be like, "Hey,
is that us just getting old?
We're gonna do this." Yeah, I think it's getting old, or the liver's shutting down, or I don't know. Something, bro.
Shutting down.
Like, why?
Your liver's like, I'm cashing out, man.
Yeah, like why am I so tired?
My name is Jeff.
I'm just
like beer's the only thing that really doesn't make me tired. Whiskey makes me just like want to sleep.
Whiskey.
Wine might as well just be Excedrin PM to me. Wine puts me to sleep faster than fucking NyQuil.
Whiskey makes me feel like I'm sick. Like I mean, really like that. If I drink whiskey the next day, I feel like I can feel it running through my veins. I feel like I smell weird. I feel like I'm warm. My skin is warm. There's a sour feeling in my whole body.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than the next day when you're sweating out fucking whiskey and shit. Ugh.
Yeah.
Just the thought of it is pretty goddamn nasty.
I remember when I went to the doctor's years, it was like, I think it was now, this is like 5 years or 4 years ago or something. I think it was 4 years ago. And I was convinced like something might be wrong with me. Maybe it was 3. Actually, you know what? It was 3. It was 3 years ago, I think. And I was like, they didn't want to give me those tests or whatever. So I was like, yeah, I did some like really fucking heavy drinking, like, you know, when I was like 22 and 23, like I did. Like, I should be dead right now. And then that's when the doctor was like, all right, we'll test you. We'll test your liver and kidneys and everything.
But everything came back okay.
Yeah, it all came back fine. But she was like, well, you know, you just seem like you don't really need all that and everything. And I was like, yeah, but I feel like I do because, you know, I feel like I shouldn't be alive right now.
Honey, your liver's looking a little black right now.
Yeah, they didn't say anything. They just said you look great. And I was like, oh,
what would
really?
you do if they're like, it looks like you may have been drinking some Tennessee honey? Is that true? We can smell the honey.
Hey, we found cum in your liver.
Whoa. That's a whole different ballgame. We're smelling Tennessee honey, and is that jizz? Is it jizz in there?
That'd be like one of those unsolved mystery shows. Like, I've always got this weird stomach pain. and you're like, something's really weird, and then you find out at nighttime like your neighbor was drugging your milk or something and raping your asshole. Yeah, just like fucking raping your ass.
I'm gonna put some fucking shit in his milk. Yeah, that would be fucked up.
For several weeks, Michael felt there was something wrong inside of him. He couldn't figure it out until police one day recognized what was wrong. Sir, you have at least 3 loads in your liver right now, yeah.
You are 3 loads.
You're overloaded. You've been overloaded with semen.
You've been overloaded with loads.
Like, sir, are you? How many men do you hook up with? Doctor, what do you... No, I have a wife.
What do you mean?
I have sex with my wife and I have kids. I mean, I'm not gay. Dan, listen, I want to tell you. You can tell us anything here. We're not going to tell your wife or anybody. I swear to God, I don't do anything.
Could you imagine telling the doctor that? I have sex with my wife. I have kids. I'm not gay.
Yeah. Well,
sir, you have jizz in your liver.
I got to tell you, Dan, this is the only time you see this is deep penetration several times a day and over the course of weeks or maybe months even. Are you like, you know, you need to stop this. I told you I'm not doing this.
We're going to have to pump you.
That's when they searched his system thoroughly, and they found a drug called copalaxine. It was a drug that put you to sleep straight for 3 hours, unable to breathe, almost breathe, wake up to anything. Then the doctor investigated his anus, and they found the penetration marks. Like, I did not have sex with the guy. So he installed a hidden camera. You know,
in his ass.
The neighbor comes over and just fucking spikes your milk. I don't know what the fuck. No, everybody in here would be passing out then all over the place. It would never work.
We're going to give you this fluid now. You're going to drink it on the way to the testing center, and they're going to pump you. And then after that, the fluid over a few days, you're going to be shitting the jizz out. What?
We're going to give you this black light stuff where we'll be able to see all the semen inside of you.
And then we'll send you a video so you can watch yourself shitting out the jizz later in life.
Who wants to go?
I don't want to do that.
Fuck your ass! I just played the Who Wants to Call the Show I'll Fuck Your Ass thing. No, you couldn't hear, but everybody else could. Yo, what's up to everybody in the chat tonight? It's Corrupted episode 20. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing great. We had a great fucking monetize this last night.
Oh, classic. Instant classic.
I loved last night's show. Someone said, please no puke noise tonight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, he's probably playing it right now.
No, I'm just thinking about it. That was I loved last night's show. We can only get your ass up here, you know?
I know. I would love to. I really would.
You know, I wonder what would happen. Imagine if I got a contract. Like, we got a contract, right? Like, someone comes to me and says, yo, we want to put you on the radio here or the satellite radio, or we want to do something. And it's, you know, everybody would get, you know, whatever, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, what would we, like, where would we go, you know? But everybody would have to move together.
I mean, I'm pretty sure because Keish knows that's like what I wanted to do. If they're like, hey, we'll tell you what, we're going to sign Joe Cronin, Justin Bailey, and Ken, the guys who have had this show called Corrupted. We're going to bring these guys into Sirius. We're going to sign you guys to do shows Monday through Friday, whatever. We're going to pay each of you $500,000, you know. We're going to pay you we're going to sign you to a 1 year deal. 1 year.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't fucking
You want to kill a deer so bad, you're fucking mentioned deer.
Sign you to a 1 year deal.
You fucking murderer.
We're going to sign you guys, and you're going to get paid $250,000 a piece a year for the next 3 years.
Yeah.
We would move to New York, wherever the fuck they want us to go.
Okay. Yeah, see, I wouldn't want to move here really, but I would do it for that. Yeah, I would say yes, so we have to do that. And Ken's
we would have to have a very, very good contract for us to be able to move to New York.
Well, and yeah, I mean, and for what I know, Ken's wife won't move for shit. Because from what I understand, they make like you know, Ken said they make really pretty good money, but they won't move because they're like paying a lot of money to live where they are because she don't want to move, you know.
But I mean, if they were to sign us, let's just, I mean, $250,000, $300,000. I don't know. Does that may not go as far in like New York as where it would, of course, where I live or where you live, wherever. But like, wouldn't that be enough money though for like, you know, Ken to like take the train or whatever to fucking from Long Island to
if
New
you
York
wanted
City?
to, but I'd do a show every day though. You know, you can take a 5-hour train every day or a 2-hour train or whatever it is.
I mean, there's guys that do it.
Yeah, well, they're fucking idiots.
Yeah, is that what it is from Long Island to New York?
I think it's 2 hours if you take that like commuter fly thing. I don't know.
That's a bit of that's a lot of work.
We'll be able to someday. We're gonna be able to snap our figures, man. It's just be like Florida. Maybe I don't know.
Do the show from Florida?
Maybe not. It seems crazy.
Now think about this. What if they said we're gonna sign you, but we want you to, you know, be from our L.A. studio? See, now that would be a little bit different, I think.
Yeah, that'd be weird. That'd be harder. The air sucks over there, you know?
Yeah, there's fucking just blazing fires that nobody gives a shit about.
There's so much negative to moving there. There's a positive of fun, you know what I mean, of being able to meet people in Hollywood and all that shit. But the more you start to learn about this place, you know, like, there's a part of all of us that wants to party, and it would be fun to, like, party with people and socialize and meet all these new connections to be out in L.A. I've always thought this. But there's a second part of that where it's like, everyone's kind of a shithead, you know?
Yep.
You know,
that
cheating
LA
on your
attitude.
wife is just, oh, yeah, just whatever. We bang other people. Like, oh, I've got AIDS now. You know, fucking Japan, North Korea could attack us over there. The smoke, the fires, the tsunamis, the earthquake. I mean, Yellowstone. I mean, you go over to California, I mean, we could die of all kinds of shit, right?
That's true.
In Boston, I don't think we were afraid of anything up until terrorism started coming up here.
Till the marathon?
Yeah, until the marathon, or no, really September even 11th, if you want to say that, because they came from here. So, you know, that's the only thing is, like, no one's attacking over there. But, so yeah, that's, like, because we don't, I think that's nature's way of offsetting the Northeast. They finally figured a way, God finally figured a way to fuck us up. Because it was like, you know, tornadoes in the Midwest, and plus just, you know, droughts and stuff. And over in California, the fires that are going on there, the droughts, the pollution, the earthquakes, the shit like that. There's tornadoes in other places. There's hurricanes in the south and up the southeast coast. Yeah, we get nor'easters here, and we get snow, you know, so that's like the offset is we get buried with snow every once in a while. But it's really not that bad. So God was like, well, I'm going to send a couple Taliban motherfuckers over there every once in a while, clean these fucking people up.
Let's shake things up a bit.
You're listening to the Corrupted Podcast.
To listen to full 2-hour episodes of Corrupted Podcast, please visit patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. By supporting with at least $2 a month, you'll get full access to every single episode of Corrupted Podcast, plus be able to listen to the live recordings of it with behind-the-scenes stuff that other people don't hear. And of course, you'll get it delivered right to your Patreon and email account the second that the episode is rendered and up and available for other patrons. And of course, for just the $2 at least a month, you will be supporting the show and help keep it going. Corrupted Podcast, available on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Listen to free samples of Corrupted Podcast on youtube.com/Corrupted Podcast and on iTunes.